certainly identifiable songs with just about everybody in the world. You can listen to those songs and you can for sure think, I have at some time in my life experienced this. That's what I mean is my capability to put it down on paper and to be able to then voice it. It is a feeling that I think everybody has felt. One song that I wrote, which is similar to the one you said is The World Being Kind to You, is called The Other Woman. And it's about being the other woman in a married man's life. And I'm sure everybody in life experiences that. And I'm sure most of my songs are obviously songs about women. There are very few songs that could really be turned around and sung by a man, I think. I mean, there are a few. And then I'll write the odd sort of country rock, but that's not really what's born in me.
It's more the jazz end.
The installation is to be jazzy and that feel for.
Well, how does that? I mean, how have you been faring as far as getting a label?
Fair weather.
Say, yeah,
fair weather.
Yeah.
Fair weather friends.
Yes. Yeah. How has that gone?
Well, it's a struggle and will continue to be. I am convinced of that. But I will get through over that struggle and
do it. Yeah.
Up onto that hill. I know I will. I know it's going to take time. If I were willing to compromise, it would be very, very much easier. But I think I'd have to compromise enormously. It wouldn't be a small compromise. I would really have to come out and bebop and stand there with a microphone and joggle myself all over the place, which I can do very easily. But it isn't me, and it isn't what I believe in.
I remember seeing you on the Merv Griffin show, singing a duet with Jack Jones.
Yes.
That show, yeah.
Yes, indeed. A long time ago.
A long time ago, yeah.
Yes.
Was that kind of your first time singing over here?
Yes. Mostly, I mean, I loved to do that, but it was for love of him, and for a relationship, that you get into a relationship that you care that much about, and perhaps it ends up by being a little derogatory, perhaps to my career, for he was a singer and the very finest singer I happen to think in the world, and probably was wrong for me to sing with him, especially at that time. I didn't have a very strong voice. I didn't have the courage of my convictions. I wanted to be a singer. I had sung since I was little, but I wasn't.
It's also tough when you're singing with someone who has an extraordinary voice to kind of figure out where you fit in. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bound to bring all sorts of insecurities. I was terribly insecure to sing in front of him. I mean, every time I did sing in front of him, I would quiver, and I couldn't help it because it's something you cannot control. You quiver whilst you're singing, and it's not very pretty, and it sounds as if you're afraid, and you can't get out those strong notes, and you can't follow through because you just don't have the courage. And the amazing thing for me is that in the last 2 years, and that again, I can't tell you where it came from. I put it down to luck again.
The parrot. The parrot.
This is before I had the
before
parrot,
the
but
parrot.
He's helping me.
This is BP.
Yes, BP time.
Before parrot, yeah.
I used to sing, and in front of anyone, it would make me nervous. And then 2 years ago, I started singing. I think the thing is that I started singing regularly. And vocal cords are like anything else in one's body, that you can't just go out and be a runner, and you can't just go out and exercise spasmodically and expect your body to be fighting fit and for you to pull through. And I used to sing when I felt like it, and my chords, and anyone's chords, don't allow for that. As I remember,
it's more of a commitment now.
Absolutely, and so I work on. I've not been to a voice instructor, not at any time. I just work myself. I'm not very disciplined about it at the moment, but I'm getting better, I hope.
We have a singing coach here today who would like to work with you. Would you